Hey, you see what it is? Today we opening some more Ascended Heroes. I got another Elite Trainer box sitting here, as well as these 2-pack blisters with the coins of the different trainers. You got the Tangela in one and the Larry's Kamala in the other. Go ahead, bust these bad boys open, and let's get into some Ascended Heroes. Alright guys, there it is. We got our 9 packs Ascended Heroes here from the Elite Trainer box. I did go ahead and separate them from the pack so that way we can see kind of what the hit difference is. And I got the 4 packs from the 2 coin blisters here. And I guess we'll start with the coin blisters first. If you want to see all the goodies inside the box, I went over them in the last one. I'll plug that mug in there. You can go back and check it out and then come back to this one or check it after. But I haven't opened since the last time I opened them, of course, but that'd be the time that you guys will be seeing on that last video. But we didn't really get much of nothing out of here, so I've been looking forward to opening some more. Let's get into this first pack and see if we can't get something pop up out of this thing. You know, we want to get some hits out of here. They say it's difficult, but God Pack be something I'd be real into. Let's get it somehow. Fan Rotom on the reverse and the Ethan's Mag Cargo. So nothing on the first pack. Can't always get a first pack magic, but that's fine, you know. We're not tripping. And man, that thing did kind of rip open easy. I was a little skeptical when I first picked up these packs from the, these come from the Walgreens. It looked like the plastics had been pushed down onto the front of it. I don't know if that's going to be something, turn out to be something here, but let's get in this second pack and see. That thing just ripped way too easy, you know what I'm saying? I know they ain't making them that easy nowadays. Alright, Dratini on the reverse. Alright, with the Malwell on the full art, you know, if you've been following along for a minute, that's one that I do enjoy. And the Victory Bell on the hollow, we'll go ahead and sleeve that bad boy up. Good thing we got something to set off in the back early. Sorry for the glare there, you guys. You know, you've been here for a minute, I can't see nothing, so I got to have that lighting on. Man, that Malwell is looking sick, son. I like him running up the stairway like that. A God Pack be nice, but I will start taking a couple of hits if we can just get them to pop off, especially when they're ones that might be a couple of your faves. Here we go. I'm going to get it where I can't see inside there out the gate, you guys. Alright, let's get into the next pack. I guess that would have been the first 2 packs from one of those. And this, I guess, will be the second one. Hopefully, let me be checking these packs now that I'm thinking about it. I mean, it seems alright. It does look a little flimsy up there, like it might be long, but that giant had a hit in there. So if somebody was snatching up out of there, I'd like to imagine they wouldn't have left it in there unless they, you know, got a God Pack and then snuffed that one back in there. But I don't think so. We're going to think these jokes is legit because we know the ones in the ETB is. And this came, I got this from the Walgreens before it even hit the floor. Sorry, kids. They only got 2 of them in pre-order, and I got the plug. Rayquaza on the reverse. We got it once, twice. I say I got the plug. I sound like a scalper out here. My wife works at Walgreens, so when they get Pokemons, I get the shout. But they won't never let her order anymore. And they got the Togekiss on the reverse. They say it's not a selling item, but I did see on the Instagram somebody posted that, look, that was another easy rip, you guys. I'm not 100% sure how to check for the crimps. I mean, I am, but I'm not. See, that one seems like it's kind of high up there as well as that one, but who knows? Maybe they just was shitty little crimp packs, you know what I mean? Either that or in transit they was getting torn up. I know folks out here nowadays don't really care nothing about your packaging. I see my mailman chunking my shit like basketballs on the porch all the time. I'd be scared to order anything big. Alright, oh, skip one there, and it's a something. The Spiritomb with Cynthia on there. That is sick, you guys. Are we going to get a handful of dark ones? Got the reverse and the Pachyrant. But, boy, howdy. Look at that Cynthia Spiritomb, y'all. I do love the art. You know, Destined Rivals, because of the trainers being on the cards, is one I'm trying to complete. So, anything looks real sick with the trainer on the art. You know, we're going to love that one. That's going to be real nice to the collection. And speaking of, I've decided Destined Rivals is going to be it. I am going to try to master set. I got these tight sleeves here. I am going to try to master set that Destined Rivals. So I think I'm about 50 cards away or so from completing the set. Of course, I got to get all the hollows, reverse hollows. That's going to take a minute, but I ain't too worried about that. But I cannot complain for the hit rates on that, you guys. I will say, with 2 hits out of 4 packs, so pretty much each booster pack that came with the coin inside of it had a hit inside. So let's see if we can't get some of that same love inside his Elite Trainer box. Hopefully you guys been getting your hands on some. It is a hard to find. I get lucky when I do find it in these little spurts, and then when I don't get lucky, I got to pay heavily for it. So it is what it is. Like I said, we're probably not gonna open a bunch of this, but if something crazy happens, or who knows, if I start getting hit sometimes, like I do that Phantasmal Flames, I'll plug it in. You ain't seen it, check it out. It is coming again. We have that other one, the one I let everybody vote on the channel for. I appreciate everybody that gave a shout out on that, that left a like. And always appreciative of the likes. All right, Rockets Factory got the King Gambit and Erica's Victory Bell. I was hoping first pack magic out of there. But yeah, any love you want to show, like, comment, subscribe if you ain't done so already. I'll go ahead and say it now. I appreciate all that. But we do need something to pop out of here, like that Phantasmal Flames, as I was saying. I am going to do that other opening. I have the booster bundle, and I have the Elite Trainer box. I'm just going to go ahead and open it. It's one that I was holding back there, but I'm going to open it, and I'm just going to buy the stamp, because I so far have all Pokemon Center stamped. I think it's looking nice collection for the Mega Evolution. Everything come out from base set on. Even the pre-order to the perfect order. I'm waiting right now. As of today recording this, the the Greninja on the Chaos Rising has still not dropped, and I'm waiting to see if my card store get the Japanese. So if you guys want to see that, let me know. Alright, Lily's Clefairy on the EX, first EX of the episode. You know, we normally get those in abundance on the Mega Evolution series so far. Hopefully we'll get some other good hits out of there. We might even have pulled this one already, so we are just going to set her off to the side. Love them lilies. Would love to pull a full art Nat. You guys know, if you've been here for a minute and seen some of them episodes, I have pulled quite a bit of lilies cards. Wasn't the biggest fan before, but you pull 4 or 5 of them, they start looking nicer and nicer every time. So it kind of gets to the point where I'm like, all right, maybe I do need to start, collecting on some of them. If I'm gonna get them all, I wasn't gonna do Charizard neither. And then you know, if you know, hollow on the energy here with the water energy. Love those. You know, you've been here. Scar Bunny got that Snorm, Metatite. Hopefully we'll get another couple pops out of here, you guys. Got that Crocodile, that Beautifly. Oh, skip one again, man. Oh, and it's more magic behind the accident. Skip one with the Dreepy. You know, I complain and bitch and moan all the time about those childlike arts, but I tell you what, man, they start to grow on me. The more and more I see these little, like, painterly-esque, maybe this artist is just one that I need to follow on. All right, got the Phantom on the reverse and the Spectier. I don't imagine I'm going to get anything in that second to last and last spot after pulling the art rare out of there. Or SIR. Either or. I don't think it's going to be anything come after that. You're going to probably just get that regular hollow. That is sweet. So far, not too bad, you guys. We got plenty of packs here. Well, I always say plenty, y'all know. We got a good amount of packs here from the Elite Trainer box, and we already got one good hit out of there. We got 1 hit per blister pack with the coin. So honestly, not too bad. I can't even really remember what I paid for them John's, but I want to say they might have been like $15, give or take. Don't quote me on that. I really don't know. But I am paying full price. Believe that, you guys. The only time I'm not is when I get it from the Pokemon Center. And as of right now, it looks like I may not. I've been checking every single day. I don't care if it's the 79th, 96th, 81st day away from the pre-drop. You know, that's what they say, if you know. But I'm checking every day. Every 30 minutes, I'm pulling the phone out. Boss man's like, hey, what you doing? Looking for my Pokemon. Got the reverse. Alright, got the Tapu Koko on the reverse and the Terapagos. I didn't really like Terapagos the first time I seen him, but that's another one. The more I see it comes on, as a nicer looking. Man, and I tell you what, these packs right here have been the truth with the glue after ripping those Walgreens packs. I'm not gonna lie, you guys. Oh yeah, I do have some other stuff that I'm gonna open to come from the Walgreens. Let me flip it before I start going crazy. And I'm gonna do a little budget pack buy, so that way if you guys are ever wondering, you know, if you don't buy much or you're thinking about buying and you're watching here on Sody John TV and you want to know, I got some stuff from, I got a $20, another one of those Walgreens things that I opened last time, had the good stuff. I think there's a Brilliant Stars pack in there. Be on the lookout, it'll probably be coming soon. But I'm gonna do budget buys. I'm gonna spend $20 here, $20 there. I'll probably see if I can get something from the Family Dollar, something from the local card store, and we're gonna open them all at the same time and see, you know, where the better bang for your buck goes. So stick around for that. Alright, Darumaka on the reverse and a Dragapult on the EX. Wouldn't be right if we didn't get a couple more of those. The ones in Ascended Heroes I think are some of the better looking ones. Now I did like what was it, the Phantasmal, that Charizard in there, the artwork's sick on that one. But you know, these are pretty nice, I will say. Alright, what we got here? We got 3 more on the table, 1 more in hand, and boy, I tell you, I should have brought some scissors in here to drink my milk of magnesia or something. Yeah, them packs on the top, but these almost feel like they were more machined than the first ones. It's crazy, you guys. Let's get into it and see if we can't get something else. One good pop, I have to be alright with the way these hit rates have been seeming online. If you watch anybody open, it seems like everybody's struggling with the Ascended Heroes. Except for those God Pack pullers. You know, maybe one day here on Sody John TV we'll get it. Alright, we got that Team Rocket's Energy. I like the way that one looks. It looks kind of stretched out with the imagery on there. Alright, Snorunt on the reverse. And Team Rocket's Honchkrow. Got another flick with the wrist with the camera. You know if you've been here for a minute. It's been doing that, and I don't know why. Alright, third to last pack. We can't call for it yet, you guys. We got at least one more pack to go. We'll start calling second to last pack magic round here if we got to. We got the one hit. We're getting 1 per box, as you know, for the now, but that can't be the way it goes. The Elite Trainer box at least got to have 1 more hit in here, you guys. What do you think we'll get? I'm hoping that Gengar, you know what I'm saying? Alright, Metatite on the reverse. Got the Larry's Rufflet on the reverse. And Hops Trevenant on the hollow. So, not too bad, not too bad. You know, I cannot complain about the hits I got. Considering when I opened the first couple times, I spent some pretty good coin on those, that's a tongue twister there almost, on the one where I pulled that Rocket Stug Trio. I think that was out of the first little coin collections to come out, the 3 packs. Alright, get your code. Alright, second to last pack. Can we get a little magic here, or they gonna save it for the end? Or is this gonna be all we get here? Alright, Rockets me out. Got us to shuffle it. Darumaka, Athena, and the other Wonder Twin, Rocket's Doug Trio. Got Darmanitan. Alright, Charmander on the reverse. We got Electrike on the reverse. Can we get something here? We got the Pecharunt on the hollow. And it's it. This is the time, you guys. Last pack magic. Can we get some here on Sody John TV? I want to thank you if you made it this far in the video. If you hadn't done it thus far, go ahead and hit that like. It'll really improve the statistics on the channel here. Maybe they'll help push it to some more people. And if you watch this long and you ain't subscribed yet, I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, you're just wasting time. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you get notified. You come back, you can see us on the next episode of Sody John TV, where we'll be opening. For sure, we know it's going to be Phantasmal Flames. Unless I will do a break in that if I get my hands on the Ninja Spinner, that Japanese with the Greninja. I will open it and just drop that mug before I do the other vote. But here we go, last pack. Can we get a magic? Just stay tuned. It's something coming, I promise you. Got a Canary, got us a Gold Duck, Erica's Gloom on there. Alright, got another Canary reverse hollow. Got Erica's Oddish on the reverse hollow. Can we get a last pack magic? What is that, you guys? Alright, the Mega Attack Rare, Mega Frostless, you guys. Is this for reals? We really got some last pack magic out here. I ain't said it yet, but this is actually, well, I did when I first opened. I did say these are the ones I'm looking for, the attack rares. But I do believe this is my first one in English. We did get Lucario, which was real sick in Japanese, but good night, boy. I like that one. I can't wait to get my Rayquazas. They're just so expensive, and I can't drop it on a card. You can't see it up there, but one of these days I'll fix that where you can see it much better. I do got my Time magazine. Y'all see that there, though. But boy, howdy. There we go with the Mega Frostless EX on the Mega Attack Rare with your double rainbow hearts. That Joker is bad to the bone, y'all. Absolute snow. It's the second move, correct? That's what it's supposed to say right there. That's why I like the Japanese, just because I can read it. I know it's Mega Frostless on the EX. But man, that is sick. So alright guys, let's go ahead and put this in here. Let me stop procrastinating over here and living in the moment. Let's go ahead and take it. We'll get our last minute gander. We'll go back over our hits here. Anybody just ever wants to know, they can just skip that bug and they go straight to the end. All right, these sleeves are a little scratched up. I should have left them undone. But we got the My Will running up the stairs right here with the arts looking real nice. Love that. One of my faves all time. Got the Cynthia's Spiritomb looking real nice. Love the colors on there. And the more and more I see Cynthia on stuff, I'm starting to like her. I already got the Misty collection going on. I might have to go ahead and do some Cynthia's because she's on the Garchomp. And eventually I'm going to want them. But alright, those from the blister packs with the coin. And then from the Elite Trainer box, not the biggest of hits, but at least we broke out with something here, you guys. We got the Dreepy on the childlike art, which, like I said, is growing on me even more. And da-da-da-da, the Mega Frostless EX. Absolute Snow, power move. That Joker is fire, you guys. Almost look like she got some wrestling pants on, like her knee bent up, like she's up in charge. I appreciate you guys sticking around this long. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.